if the rain allows. If it don't rain, I'm just gonna test a little small area at the top of this Jeep Cherokee. This is what we're working on. I'm actually gonna hit it. I'm gonna sand it some. The top area what we're gonna be working with. So, and we're gonna use these. Alright guys, check this out here. This top area here. Gotta be sanding anyway. Sand it some. Don't really got to be perfect because it's on top, so really won't see it much. My only 2 cents, my concerns would be that this thing might well rain. Quick dry. I think I just hit just a little small area here. Hit just a little small area. It might not rain. Then again, it's huge. I don't know. Whew, a lot of dust. A lot of dust, man. A lot of dust. Alright, y'all see that top? Well, wipe away some of the excess. I was already looking better just by sanding it, seemed like. Alright, let's see it again. Check that out. Yeah, she's pretty rusty, but I would say once you get some paint on it, you ain't gotta worry about it rusting no more. It's actually rusting because ain't no paint up there. And once you paint it, that's a wrap. It's still rusting then. So basically all you gotta do is really get some paint up there. And pretty much you're good. That's all you gotta do. Get some paint up there. And you'll see the size is really rusty over here. That's because of lack of paint. Like I said, I repeat, once you get some paint on it, you ain't gotta worry about it rusting no more. Okay, that's enough sanding. Really, you don't have to sand yourself to death either. It's already rusty. Alright, let's wipe that and see what we got. It don't have to be perfect on top, really, because it's really not seen too much. And really, I tell you guys, it look better just by sanding it. See that? Actually don't look like the blackness coming back a little. Let's come back with this thing from a distance. It looks better just by sanding the thing. Look at there, you can see the half where I actually sanded. So that goes to show you, I mean, it's gonna just look better by sanding it. Sanding some of that rust off actually made the whole truck look better. Alright guys, now we can go in on some of that, check this out here. So it's actually all blacker here, as you can see. Check that out. So, hey, just by sanding it, man, did the trick. I'm kind of skeptical of painting it, but I'm gonna hit a little area just to show you guys. It's a good paint right here. Just a little bit skeptical of it, because it may rain, you know. No, I love that one, man. One of my favorites. Yeah, thanks a lot. Y'all working on that roof now a little bit. It look like it's gonna rain here though. I wanted to hit it with a little bit of paint just to try it out and see what it's gonna do. What y'all think? I don't spend that much time in sanding it, but I sanded it good. Especially I'm using spray paint. Let's see. I don't think there's no need to spend too much time in sanding this thing. Let's make sure it's cleaned off pretty good. But I tell you, just by sanding it, it looks a lot better. Yeah. All right, let's check this out, yo. Let's see what we got going here, y'all. I'm kind of skeptical. The reason why, I just want to do a little test area. I don't think today's a good day to paint it because it's a little bit cool out here. I'm just going to hit a little area right up in here and I'm going to call it quits. That looks a little better. Sit this reel right here. Need some of that Rust-Oleum turbo paint, really, probably. That's a little better already. It ain't gonna be so good coming out in the can. The reason why it spits a little, you know, for to get a professional job, you really gonna need an air gun, you know. So that's why I don't put too much effort in sanding. I sand it good enough so it'll stick real good, but coming out of the can, you get some splatters, like, you know. So really, you ain't gonna get a professional job like this too much. Not coming out of that can. That can really don't have enough pressure to it. A lot of people don't know that. It does looks better, but the pressure ain't there coming out in the can. See here? The only way you can really build up on it like this and get it smooth is basically you have to wet it on or something. But it looks a lot better. I mean, a person that don't really paint cars wouldn't know no difference. But look at there, you can see it's grainy, son. The reason why it's grainy a little is because of pressure. The pressure that's in the can. Yeah. Use a roller brush to yeah, you can. I heard talking that one too. Roll it on. Because, you know, that pressure coming out in the can causes it to be grainy or splatter. So the only way you really can come back there if you wet it up there or something. I noticed some of these cheap cans, the spray paint pattern doesn't really, they like the low pressure in the can. You gotta watch that. That's probably why I rather use Rust-Oleum turbo paint. Yeah, it look a lot better. Yeah, especially compared to this. See? Yeah, it looks way better, honestly. Yeah, anything you do to it, just about, it look better compared to, yeah, it looks good, really, compared to how rusty it actually was. Yeah, you can see it from this side, and then you run over here to the other side here. So yeah, I mean, even if it ain't as smooth as, it will look better because one color. And I sanded it pretty good. I sanded for about 5 minutes there in that area. It's good enough for, it looks good enough for some spray paint. The white wagon, oh nah, that wagon paint looks alright. It doesn't really show no defects or nothing on that wagon paint. That wagon paint, that white paint don't show too many paint defects. It doesn't look clean all the time, really. But this black, I see your dad's Bronco roof is real bad like this. Yeah, basically any kind of paint will work. To be honest, this paint here I never heard of, but I tell you, that Walmart, what part of down? I'm from North Carolina and Toronto, Canada. So I tell you guys, you can get that Walmart paint and do just as good too. This paint here stinks too bad. I never used it. I'm not even gonna spray no more today because it might be moisture and humidity in the air a little bit because a little damp here where it's already rained. I just want to spray a little bit to kind of see. It's been raining, see, and I hope it don't rain no more. Weather crazy, man. See here. But yeah, that looks better. Even if it was dull, like a flat paint, it still would look a lot better because compared to how rusty it really is here. I just want to shoot a little area. That's good enough right there to see how it look. All this been sanded, so only thing I have to do is wipe that down with alcohol when I start back shooting. I just want to do a little test area. This is the paint I'm using right here. Some old cheap Bulldog paint, Steel Dog, whatever it is. It's $2 a can. I actually used it on the hood, and it looks pretty good on the hood. Y'all check it out. Now, if I use Rust-Oleum turbo paint, the pattern's so wide, you know, I can shoot that top in just about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, the whole top be shot. Had to be a little careful because I don't want to get an overspray on none of the surrounding cars. Usually when I paint them like this, I paint them away over there in the field or something, over there on my farm. Because this, you don't want to overspray to get on the rest of your cars. But that little test area is not bad though, y'all see it? Drying down, looks so much better. Pick a fair day. I'm just gonna keep this out here to paint. I ain't gonna try to paint no more. Not today, it's a little bit too damp, I would say. It might have a little moisture, humidity might be up here. So best time to paint them was on a hot sunny day, probably around about 75, 80 degrees. That's the best time to paint them, when it's hot. You know, like back here needs sanding real bad. Look here. Any kind of paint you put on that, it's faded. I mean, sand it a little bit. You don't have to sand it a lot, really. Any kind of paint you put on it gonna look good. Gonna look better anyway. So no matter what you do, it's gonna look a whole lot better. I don't care even if you brushed it up there, you know. You took a brush and just brushed it up there. Oh yeah, you put some extra clear, especially you get that what you call it, that 2K clear, where you hit the bottom of the can, they clear with the hardener in it. Yeah. Yeah, that sun down here is hot in the south. Man, they really take an impact on cars' roofs and hoods and trunks. It did some damage to this one. Well, it looks a little better. And maybe a little bit of moisture. That's why you gotta be careful. But still, I ain't gonna try to get it perfect or nothing. Anyway, could be a little moisture sitting in the air. That's why you gotta be careful. That's why today it's kind of cold a little bit. So, plus it's been raining. See that? It may have some moisture sitting around, but it look better though. Even if it was kind of dull, you know, it probably would still look good dull. I see a lot of people putting flat black now. Even flat black will look better than rust. That'll look good even if it was flat black. It still will look good. A lot of that flat black stuff in style, like satin like this, it's kind of satin looking. That would look good up there. Something like those cars, the Teslas be. Put like a satin black like the Teslas. I could do a matty black like a Tesla on top. Should I do it like a Tesla? Leave the rest of the truck shiny and do the top matte or flat black. Kind of be like a Tesla. What y'all think? Do the Tesla black on top. All right, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to hit y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.